He's just a cool dude. I'll tell you, my dad told me this story, and I guess this is for some of the young hoopers. My little brother's probably heard this. I want to say something about him too, because you said something about our kids and like the love of the game and like pushing them and not being too pushy and all that. I did have a thought about my brother when it comes to that aspect, but
Sure, we can go back to that for sure.
yeah, he shared with me, my dad shared with me that man, they were running Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at least 2 to 3 miles a day on these Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, but it was a ridiculously like difficult run. Like the slope for this hill that they had to run on was like this. And my dad always is saying, "Is like, man, I remember just running it, and it was like my face is just looking at the ground. Like
She,
that's how steep the hill was that they were running." And the coach would just be playing this old school, like 70s old head music that's just
mm,
chill and cool. They had a little lyric or something in there with like it'll pass or this is gonna keep going. But he felt, you know how we say essentially it's like trolling. He
yeah,
basically the coach was trolling him on the song he was playing on that run that they would have to run on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays every single time.
mm,
But what he was doing when he was building that within their mind that they're gonna be able to handle and be able to do with and withhold and withstand anything. And that's what led to them dudes like competing at a ridiculously high level. Like I told you, like we don't hear about many teams doing what they did. They had a 2,000 point scorer on their team, and I want to say they had two 1,000 point scorers on one team.
dang,
Yeah, like that's crazy.
yeah,
And the
that is
2,000
good.
scorer, I think it was the seventh pick in the NBA draft, Todd Day. So
Okay.
you don't hear stuff like that much more nowadays because a lot of nobody stays 4 years, but at the end of the day, that's balling, that's history, that's competitiveness. Them dudes are at a different level, and they're crazy. I'll just tell you that
Yeah, they love the game, bro. They love the game.
they love the game.